So yeah, we already started shopping.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Oh my goodness, she got 3 baskets.
I'm too turned up. 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 I'm too turned up.
Alright, today we are reacting to This Is Why the System Keeps Failing. Alright, another video about the Poor Man's Podcast. Alright, let's get right into it.
I don't want to sound like I'm overthinking it because I know a lot of y'all can't keep up, but this SNAP benefit situation clearly shows y'all could not survive a world built off natural selection. If the government really stood back, if they just let everything go and let the world be who they want to be without them, y'all would not survive. Let's say they just only protected us from invasion of other countries, but you have to do everything else yourself. Y'all would not survive the natural selection. You couldn't get your own food. You couldn't keep your own crib. You couldn't educate your own kids. Y'all would literally not survive a world of natural selection. Y'all response to the SNAP benefits is don't celebrate the holiday. Keep your money. Everyone's going to be affected because food prices going to go up. Yeah, but this is natural selection. This is how the world moves. Without the government, right? What y'all going to do when all those wolves start attacking the sheep? You either going to turn into a wolf yourself, you going to follow behind them like a fox, or you going to be slaughtered. That's how natural selection works. And this one issue with just benefits is showing y'all that y'all are biting the hand that feeds you. A lot of y'all are against the government. You constantly protesting. You constantly talking about them. But then you turn to the same internet where you're bashing them and you're trying to hold them accountable to continue to feed you and put food on your table. They don't have to do that. This is them showing you we don't have to do a lot of the things we do. But they understand the benefits of who they are. And a lot of people take it for granted. You can't be biting the hand that feeds you and then turning around and talking shit about the person who that hand belonged to. It don't make any sense. Y'all have to pick a new battle.
Man, this is why, bro, the plan, I ain't gonna lie, bro, the plan for everybody moving thus forward, no bullshit, should be getting some land. Get some land, bro. Get an acre. Get 2 acres on Broskay. Okay, on Broskay. Get a fucking acre, bro. I don't know what's under an acre, but if you can get like half an acre on my kids, get half an acre. I don't even got kids. Okay, and once you get that land, my nigga, or my sister, oh yeah, you know what I'm saying, bruv. Farm. Start a farm. Okay. Invest in a couple animals. You did get you some cows, some chickens, shit like that, bro. No bullshit. Some pigs, okay? Pigs are not for the eating, okay? The pigs are for the trash, my nigga. The pigs are trash cans, natural trash cans, bro. For y'all who don't know, all right? I'm telling you, bro, it's a way to get around this food stamp bull-ass, weak-ass shit, bro. It's a way to get around this Walmart shit, bro. You niggas is just lazy as fuck on my kids.
Pick a new fight.
You know how many people I've seen sell food stamps to get their hair done, nails done, their toes done, buy an outfit to go to the club, drugs? Yep. A lot. Have I seen it?
It happens all the time.
You know what?
Mama used to do it coming up. Not sell them, but we used to buy them. You know what I'm saying? We used to buy food stamps all the time. Facts. And we knew for a fact that money was for whatever they needed it for. You dig?
That's why people don't give 2 fucks. I've seen people, women, get a new man. The man got the food stamp. Now, the food stamp is for her and her kids. The man has the food stamp card and he in the grocery store buying shit that he wants. People see that shit. Yeah. You know what? They don't give 2 fucks.
Yeah, what's interesting is people will always talk about the shopping carts that are full of steak and lobster.
Man.
But usually those people don't even understand that the people who are buying the steak and lobster aren't even the people who got the EBT in the first place. Usually the people who qualify for EBT, their families are so big
Facts.
that they couldn't even feed their families going out and buying steak and lobster.
Facts. No bull. He not lying. He's not lying. Facts. If you out there buying steak and lobster and shrimp and all that good stuff, bro, you got a little money in your pocket, and you probably don't qualify for food stamps. That is how I go.
But the people who are buying the steak and lobster are the people who bought the EBT from people who were selling the EBT. So people will sell the EBT at 50% off. So say if you have $75, you can get $150 worth of food stamps.
Wait. Oh, okay. Never mind. The ratio was correct.
Or And there has been an increase and an influx and even an inflation, if you will, of EBT prices to the point where now it's about 75 cents on the dollar. So if you have $75, you might get $100 worth.
Facts, bro. Because I thought that's what he was about to say the first time. I ain't gonna lie. Because, bro, I be damn. I could have sworn, my wife had asked me a question. She was like, a person just said something on Instagram talking about some $75 for $100 worth of food. So I'm like, what? That don't even sound right. Bro, he trying to steal from you. Ain't no way. Because what? Boy, you crazy as shit.
EBT. So usually when you see people with the carts and they have luxury items in it, steak, lobster, anything you might consider to be a luxury item, those are actually people that bought the EBT off of other people. But either way, when you're right next to that person with a shopping cart and you had to pay taxes and the government's paying attention to how much you make to take money out of your paycheck to give it to other people, you look over to the left, your kids don't get to eat steak and lobster, but you see steak and lobster in somebody else's shopping cart, it makes you resentful, and rightfully so.
Some kids go to school and get breakfast and lunch, no dinner, because mama done sold the food stamps for shit that she wanted.
Yep.
Dumb people don't give two fucks. And people are saying, well, what about my kids? Well, yeah, what about your kids when you had the food stamps? You out there selling them. What did you think about your children then?
Exactly. You know why I work so hard? It's not because I like to work really hard. It's because I think about my daughter all the time. Because I think about the conditions that my wife have to live in all the time. So if you're going, what about my kids? A lot of people think, what about my kids? And that's why we work so hard. We don't do it because we like to. Everybody hates working. But we understand that we have to in order to provide our kids a certain life. And I don't think it's right for people who don't work as hard to be able to give their kids a better life than people who have to work hard that are paying for these other people's kids to have a better life. I don't think that that's fair.
The fucked up shit that people do, people see that. So now people are like, I don't care. Life is about to start life for a lot of people. But don't get mad when people don't give two fucks. Because we see so many people out there abusing that shit that they be like, I don't give a shit. You know, what about my kids? What about your kids? When you was out there doing that fucked up shit with them food stamps, what about your kids?
Girl Quay, and yes, we at Sam's doing the shopping haul. So y'all come along with us.
This bitch better not do nothing I think she about to do on my kids, Cause bro, I feel like she's finna go buy everything in this fucking store. And it look like she's in Sam's Club. You know why? You wanna know how I know? Because man, I see boxes in that bitch. I don't see no damn individual treats. I see boxes of them bitches.
And let's get some stuff out of Sam's.
I knew it! Didn't I say she was in fucking Sam's?
I'm really just gonna be a very short video, just a little tic-tac, boom, bam, you feel me?
She's pissing me off. She's pissing me off. Why she pissing me off? Y'all, she pissing me off. She's pissing me off.
Yeah, let's get into it.
Let's get to the video, bitch.
$8.98.
Oh, she's pissing me off. All right, y'all. Let me calm down.
Oh, yeah, put those in there.
So, yeah, my kids like Nutri-Grain bars.
Oh,
so
yeah.
they for a box of 30 seeds for $9.98. So we're going to grab
Realistically, though, that's not a bad fucking price. Okay, not for some Nutri-Grains. Okay, $10 for 36 Nutri-Grain bars. All right, that's not a bad bargain. Just saying.
We're going to put it on. So, yeah, we already started shopping.
Whoa. Oh, my goodness. She got 3 baskets. Did I count that right?
98, so we're going to grab that. We're going to put it on. So, yeah, we already started shopping.
3! No, there has to be a pedestrian. There has to be someone random, right? This person right here can't be with them.
Got some.
Yeah, she's walking around. She's walking around. But there are kids. Okay, that was going to be the first thing I was going to say before I was going to say anything else. Before I even saw the second shopping cart. I was going to say, you know what? She must have a lot of kids at home. She must have at least 6, 7, 8, 9 kids. Which, hey, you know, you need a plethora of items if you have that many kids. But so far, I only see 2. I only see 2 kids, my nigga.
There's not a single nutritional calorie in this entire...
And you know what? He worried about nutritional calories. we on 2 completely different things, my nigga. And why you buying blow pops? Yeah, bro, everything about what I'm about to witness, I can tell it's gonna piss me off, bro.
Shopping cart, and this is insane. I truly believe that if we're going to have this government program that takes money away from people who have to work hard, who can barely afford to live for themselves, we have to have some rules in place. If you can take money from taxpayers, the people who are donating their money or the money that you're taking should have a say in how the money is spent. And I genuinely believe that there should just be a section.
Yeah.
There should be a section of necessities that actually have nutrition in them, that where people
that you can only get with fucking, you know what I'm saying? You can only buy these things with food stamps. All right, you can only buy vegetables, fruits, breads. You know what I'm saying? That sounds like WIC. That sounds like WIC voucher. But bro, come on, bro. Something like that.
People who have EBT have to buy from this section.
Limit,
and even if it's
or a certain limit on messy shit you can buy. Facts. You feel me? It should be on the letter. In fact, when you get the letter being like, okay, you got $200 in food stamps, you can only spend $50 on bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Like, it can, like, you know, something.
The case that some of these farmers who are having a hard time selling their products, maybe because of tariffs, tariff wars, whatever it may be, the farmers who are having a hard time selling their products should be able to bring their products to this aisle under contract. Obviously, this stuff has to be cleared, and in that aisle, people can use their EBT to buy the things from these farmers, and then you might stimulate the farmers, and it gives you actual nutritional value for the people that are actually spending the EBT. But it should be limited. You shouldn't be able to buy whatever you want with other people's money. I just don't think that that's right. And of course, there are probably a bunch of kinks in the system that I just created in my head. There are going to be people in the comments saying, but this and but that. I'm sure smart people at the top can figure it out, but to just say that people are allowed to spend hundreds of dollars on blow pops that come from other people that are taking like money out of other people's pockets that have kids to feed, I don't think that that's right. There should at least be some type of nutritional value that comes with the stuff that people are buying.
Blow pop for the kids, some little bites, some hot chips, some fruit snacks, some Gushers, some powdered donuts.
I gotta go to her house though. She eating good. I ain't gonna lie, nigga. She got the snack house. You know what? I'm gonna give her the benefit of the doubt. She's selling this shit. Facts. She's selling it. No way she's consuming all of this. Okay, she has kids, granted. No way she's consuming all of that shit, though. Not herself. She gotta be selling that shit, bro. That's the snack lady. Facts. But we all remember the snack lady coming up in the early 2000s. That's the snack lady.
Oatmeal pie, some honey.
Oh yeah, put that in there. That's good stuff.
I sent her crunch here. A box of 2 bags.
Can't go wrong with a solid bag of Cinnamon Toast Crunch, though. I say that. Can't go wrong with a solid bag of Cinnamon Toast Crunch. 39 ounces for $7.98. So we're going to grab one of those. And they got Frosted Flakes for $7.88. And we're going to grab one of those.
Yeah, put that in there.
So at Sam's, I come here and I get the big old seasoning salt. So I'm going to grab one of those. And it is for $6.68, which is a good price. And
I wonder how often she go through that.
Yeah, let's see what else we need. So yeah, that's what we're gonna grab from the season out. That's the only thing I'm gonna get out of here. They got some
just season salt.
Olive oil for $11.48, so we're gonna grab one of these.
Oh yeah, get that. That's good stuff.
Yeah.
On the taxpayer dime, put that in there. Put that in there.
And they got it for $5.78, so we're gonna grab one of those. Like I said, y'all, the video is not gonna be long. It's gonna be a short video. So we're gonna grab this pack right here for $7.98. It's actually on sale.
What
it's saving $1. So we're gonna grab one of these.
It's funny because with the thing that's happening now with the EBT being cut because of the government shutdown, everybody I see saying that them and their kids are gonna go hungry, they look like they've never missed a meal in their lives.
Man.
Like, we do live in a country where we have obese poor people. We have poor people. Our people in poverty in America have $1,200 smartphones sometimes. And I just think that that's very interesting, that the people who are complaining about having to miss a meal look like they've never missed a meal in their lives.
With some ketchup, mustard, and sweet relish. Get some of this ranch right here.
Because they're used to eating them meals, brother. That's all it is. They're just used to eating them. So now they feel like, dang, I ain't going to be able to supply the food that I'm used to supplying myself. We finna go hungry. Whole time? Nah, not really. You just gonna lose a little bit of weight. You know, that's all.
$12.48, and that's the Healing
Get that ranch. That's good.
Yeah. So They got the Velveeta macaroni and cheese, shell macaroni and cheese for $14.98. I usually don't buy these, but I ran out of macaroni and cheese and I went to my sister's.
Oh, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. We'll cover it for you, ma'am. Just go ahead and get that. Get that big 8-pack.
And she had it, and it tastes pretty good. So I'm gonna grab a case of those. The twins like the ravioli, so we're gonna grab 2 cases of those.
My nigga, she only has twins. Oh my fucking goodness. She only has twins. She only has twins, my nigga. Bro, she only has twins. What the fuck are you buying all of this for? At this point, it's for her. She know good and damn well them kids ain't finna eat that much food. She know that. Oh man. Oh man.
For the twins. So they got spaghetti noodles $5.48 for 6 packs of spaghetti noodles. So we're gonna go with those. It's not $5.48.
That's not bad though.
For 6 packs of spaghetti noodles.
That's not bad.
So we're gonna go with
That's
those.
not bad.
Get some of this regular spaghetti sauce. We're gonna grab one of these. It's a 3-pack for $8.98. So yeah, that's a steal. People grab one of these mashed potatoes. I don't know how much it is quite yet. I'm gonna grab 2 boxes of these because we go through mashed potato like it ain't nothing. And we're gonna get 2 cases of these. I don't know how much it is, but we're gonna get 2. Gonna get a case of these green beans.
Oh, that's starch.
I don't even know how much it is. She said, I don't know how much it is, but I'll take 2, please. Yes, on the house, on the taxpayer dollar, of course.
It's gonna be 8 cans in the pack. So we're gonna get 2 of these. I'm gonna grab one to serve, and the serve ring for $6.78. So we're gonna get one of those. $6.78. We're gonna get one of these. We're gonna get the marshmallow, y'all, for $7.98. So yes, I'm gonna get a box of those. So we're gonna grab a box
of just Lucky Charm marshmallows. A box of just marshmallows from Lucky Charms.
That was for $6.48.
Hey, real shit, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I done seen 2 cereals so far that are definitely on my top 5. What's your top 5 cereal, bro? I'll give you my top 3 right now. Number 1, Cinnamon Toast Crunch. Number 2, Fruity Pebbles. Number 3, Captain Crunch. Fuck with me.
Fruity Pebbles.
$8.58. Captain Crunch berries for $5.98.
Hey, look, Fruity Pebbles are great. Don't get me wrong, but they.
Hey, he's one of them. He knows. He knows.
They stick to the bowl, and as soon as you put milk in there, you better be running to eat that food because it's countdown to Soggy City immediately. Captain Crunch, on the other hand, it will destroy the roof of your mouth, and it, for some reason, leaves like a waxy taste to it.
I ain't, you know what I'm saying? That being said, bro, I'm glad he said all this because it's been a minute since I've had cereal. Facts. You know what I'm saying? For some reason, I just can't eat cereal the same way I used to coming up. I don't know if it's because they obviously are making it differently and my body just ain't handling that the same way. But yeah, bro, I ain't really ate no Cinnamon Toast Crunch like that in a minute. It's been a long time, actually, bro. So, that little waxy taste, that's kind of fucked up, especially for Captain Crunch, bro. You know what I'm saying? I ain't really fuck up the roof of my mouth. You know what I'm saying? If you ate them at a good angle, bro, that was just the perfect crunch. Facts. That's some fat shit. I just said some crazy shit. Boy, hey,
Cinnamon Toast Crunch, which was her first option, is definitely a superior cereal option for sure.
Like a Charm for $7.88. We're gonna grab 1 box of each.
Oh yeah.
Oh, the Go-Gurt, the kids love these, and the peaches. They right there together, so we're gonna get a box.
That's not Go-Gurt. That's like the little squeeze cup thing full of like applesauce.
Those for $10.98, and we're gonna get the Go-Gurts for $15.98. We're gonna get 1 of each, y'all. We're gonna get these tarts for $9.98.
Yeah, so that's how people are spending the taxpayer dollars. They're spending it on Pop-Tarts. And with the plan that I proposed earlier, I'm sure
Pop-Tarts don't even hit like that, bro. I'm on my fucking kids. Pop-Tarts do not even bust like that, bro.
That the cookie cartels are going to be upset because EBT can't be used on Oreos anymore, so they're probably going to lobby against an idea like that. But I think that it makes sense that if you're going to use taxpayer dollars to fund your own lifestyle, you have to be willing to answer to how you're spending the money. I think that makes a lot of sense. You can't really claim injustice because you no longer have access to other people's money, and that's what people are doing now. But yeah, they're spending the money on Pop-Tarts.
That being said, though, since shit like food stamps is going away, I don't know how long it's gonna last for, but since that's happening now, does that mean that we don't have to pay a much of a bigger percentage because I need my ends, brother. Uncle Sam's be doing too much.
It's not ground beef, not milk, not eggs, not things that you would consider to be actual necessities or anything that might give people nutritional value. It's just all junk food. And the fact that so many Americans depend on this system specifically in order to feed their families is alarming. It really just highlights a lot of what we say when it comes to, if you want the government to feed you, well, then the government can starve you too.
Yeah.
Over 40 million people are about to lose their food stamps. Over 40 million people are about to not know how to feed themselves or their children because they've been living off the government. And this is exactly why conservatives have the narrative that you should never rely on the government. Because the reality is, if they can feed you, they can also starve you. And that's why socialism will never work and is never a good idea. Yet, those same 40 million people that are about to lose their food stamps are the ones that vote for socialistic policies. And the most ironic part about it is, who do you think they're blaming? Trump and the Republican Party. When in reality, the Biden administration...
Bro, I be paying attention to all the wrong shit sometimes, bro. My attention, like, don't get me wrong, my attention span is there. I just be paying attention to the wrong shit, okay? Look at her hand, look at her chest, look at her face. Something off, right? She literally has on a shit ton of makeup. I just wonder, right, how much makeup does she have on? That's all I've been thinking. That's all I've been thinking about this whole fucking time. I'm sorry, okay? I'm sorry. That was not... That
is the one that made welfare, food stamps, all of those programs so obtainable and accessible.
And her neck blending. The blending as well. It doesn't look like she has a mask on. I don't know, bro. That's just things I noticed.
For everybody. They helped a good chunk of those 40 million people become reliant on the government. Why would they do that? Power and control. If they can control the food that goes on your table, if your lights come on in your house, if you can feed your children, if you can stay warm in the winter, if they can control all of that, they secure your vote. On top of it, the reason you are losing your food stamps is because Democrats refuse to reopen the government due to Republicans saying we don't want to sign a bill that gives immigrants healthcare. You heard me right. The politicians that you voted in, the politicians that promised you all these free programs and free this and free that, they're the ones not giving it to you right now. You are losing your food stamps because your party, the Liberal Party, cares more about non-citizens than it does about you putting food on your table.
Facts. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I seen the video like about a month or so ago on Instagram. Man, tell me why you talking about some this Hispanic chick. She was not a citizen. No, she wasn't illegal. I'm not gonna lie to you. That's just the details of the video, bro. It's not me. I promise it's not me. But man, this woman had like $14,000 in food stamps. I ain't gonna lie to you. You know what I'm saying? Coming up, I ain't never seen a nigga with over $1,000 in food stamps. How she got 14 of them? That's wildness to me.
You are losing your food stamps because of who you voted for and what it truly means to vote for people who think socialism is the answer. Relying on the government is never the answer, okay? Get a job, save your money. Just because it's in your bank account doesn't mean you have to spend it, and only have the amount of kids you can provide for. If you do those simple things, the next time the government shuts down, it's not going to make a damn difference to you because you're going to be self-reliant.
Yeah.
But this is exactly why voting for Democrats and voting for liberals is the worst possible thing you can do.
You know, there's never a time where you should want your livelihood to depend on the government, but there's a lot of people who do, and it makes sense. That's why the government is getting more and more power than ever before. It's because they have a lot of people that are paid off based on taxpayer dollars. They have people that depend on them to the point where they'll support anything that the government does. They'll get right in line because the government dictates if they eat or not. Yep.
Man, nigga ain't lying, man. It's crazy, bro. Personally speaking, bro, I'm not really a politician. I don't really care nothing about none of the leftists, liberals, Democrat, Republican. I don't give a fuck about none of that. I'm keeping it 100, okay? But what can I say about this situation right now in particular, bro, is that us as the American people are too damn dependent, all right? I feel like it maybe need to go back a few years, okay? Maybe not to slavery, okay? Maybe we can leave that little detail out, for sure. But the part where we were doing our own shit, planting our own food, raising our own cattle, things of that nature, building our own houses. You feel me? Like, you know what I'm saying? Providing our own electricity, because I'm gonna be honest, it's doable. We can do it. It's just gonna take some time. You feel me? We not the manufacturers. We just gonna have to learn how to manufacture that shit. We can do it eventually. It's gonna take a little bit of time, but we can do it. You know what I'm saying? But yo, W Video, Poor Man Podcast, bro. Give him a shout out, give him a like. You know what I do.